If I'm too high, you can turn it down a little bit. It is black. Yeah, black. How y'all doing? A little more, a little more, a little more. Come down, come down, come down. Right there. That's good. That's perfect for where we at. Come on, y'all. Let's stand to our feet and give God a hand clap of praise for being here. I need all of you. I need all of you. I need all of you right now. I need everybody that's on here. Look, you got a man. Go open the door. Let me show you. I could preach this. I could preach right here. You got a man limping that walks to get to Bible study, and most of the people in this church got a car. Man, don't tell me when people really want God, they won't make a way. Most of the people that come to church don't really be wanting God. At the end of the day, this man walks and got a whole cane. Y'all know I ain't scared to tell the truth, right? Most of our children don't want God. That's why they don't want to come to church. They'll go to a club and to a party before they come to church. Most of the people that say that they love God don't really love God enough to take out of their time to come learn of God. You can't love somebody that you're not trying to learn of. You know what I'm saying? If I love you, then I want to learn of you. I want to learn how to treat you. I want to learn what you like. I want to learn what you dislike. Y'all agree with me? You know what I'm saying? Whatever you love, you're going to learn about that so that you can love it properly. Amen? All right, one more time. Let's bless God. Hey, y'all. I want all of y'all right here. I want all of y'all that's watching me tonight. I want you guys to go. I want y'all to go share, tag, and invite. I want y'all to go share, tag, and invite. I want y'all to go share, tag, and invite. Go share, tag, and invite. I ain't gonna take no. I ain't gonna use no money. I know I'm gonna do private e-church Bible study. Private e-church on the conference line. No lie. The people that you know, I'm gonna come and say I ain't doing it. They be spoiled. COVID to make people get spoiled. They don't want to drive. They'll drive to the club. They'll drive to work. They'll drive to the grocery store. They'll drive everywhere. When they come to church, I don't feel like going. I'm just watching live. That's your feeling. You gotta get out of your feeling. Even that. And I get out. Get out. You have to get out of your feeling. 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 You know, and most of the time, when we say we get out of your feelings, we always relating it to relationship. But it's bigger than just a physical relationship. You know, and tonight we're going to find out. You know, the air on, it is, it's just got me. So, tonight we're going to talk about you got to get out of your feelings. If y'all know anybody that's very, very emotional, that's always feeling feelings for every little thing, and you can't talk to them, you can't reason with them, go tell them. This for them tonight. This for you tonight. If you are an emotional person, or you know somebody that's very emotional and cannot stand, you know, to go through anything without it touching them in such an emotional way, they can't define the reason behind it or the lesson behind it, then this is for them tonight. So, can you do a favor for mine next week? I'm fine with it. I like it. I want to get ready to be hands free for 5 minutes. Amen. So, tonight's Bible study is entitled, You're Gonna Have to Get Out Your Feelings. You're gonna have to get out of your feelings. And before we go into the definition and against their parents. There are a lot of parents who have mishandled and mismanaged parents. There's a lot of bosses that have fired good people. There's a lot of people who have fired off at the wrong person. Now watch this. There's a lot of people who believe they love God that don't treat God like they love Him. There's a lot of people who say they love God but don't treat Him like they love Him. When God don't do what you want Him to do, I'll get in my feelings. Can I tell you something? You don't hurt God's feelings because you think you're getting back at God because you don't come to church. You don't hurt God's feelings. You don't hurt God's feelings at all. So you might as well get it out your head. So if God is getting ready to teach us to get out of our feelings, do you think He is here? All right, the definition of feelings. By way of definition, the definition of feelings tonight. Watch this. An emotional state or reaction. Feelings. An emotional state or reaction. So you know when you're in your feelings, you're in a different state of what you would normally be because of whatever has brought you to that place. That's not you. That's not you. When you're in your feelings, that's not you. It is a feeling. And you are now being controlled by a feeling. Man, man. People that kill people don't necessarily mean that they kill us. In the moment, I'm controlled by a feeling, and the feeling has more power than my ability to respond properly. So I do what my feelings tell me to do. Good already, Jim? I'm doing like Michael Jackson. Let's go. So feeling, an emotional state or reaction. Let's look at emotion. Because you don't deal with emotions. A natural, instinctive state of mind deriving from one's circumstances, mood, or relationship with others. Mood, pain. Watch this. Circumstances make you feel a certain way, so it plays with your emotions. People make you feel a certain way, and it plays with your emotions. How many of you in here ever said to yourself, I feel good? I feel good. Now watch this. Let me help you. I know you probably wasn't listening to yourself, but let me help you. Look at the word that you said, the phrase, I. It don't necessarily mean that you are playing, but because your emotions have told you to feel played, you feel played. I might not even be being played. It might not even be that serious, but because my emotions have told me to feel that way, that's what I'm doing. Who controls you feeling played? So wait, let me ask you again. Who controls you feeling played? I'm going to ask you one more time. Say it like you mean. Who controls you feeling played? So if yourself controls you feeling played, then you played yourself. Oh my God. Man, I can almost stop right there. Let me say it again. I feel played. Okay. You say you feel played. But who controls that feeling? If you control that feeling, why are you pointing the finger at somebody else? Man, how how many of us really now, just from what I say, can say, I pray my own self? Let me tell you why you play yourself. Because you allow yourself to feel good. You got to get out of your feelings sometimes. All right? So, right there. Let's go. Have some fun now. Somebody say, go to work. Go to work. Go to work. So, first chapter, the book of Job. Watch this. Job. That's God. That's all right. Job. Thanks. Everything is saying. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. Look at what the word of the Lord says in the book of Job. Watch this. This is so good. I want y'all to see that. This is so good because if we start to respond this way, then we will begin to understand how important it was. Now, there was a day when Job's sons and daughters were eating and drinking wine with at their oldest mother. Right? Somebody say this is true. Boy, how many of y'all got church? Okay, that's church. Keep going. And a messenger came to Job and said, the oxen were plowing and the donkeys were feeding beside them. And watch this. Keep going. And the Sabaeans attacked and swooped down on them and took away the animals. They also killed the servants with the edge of the sword. Go back. Go back. With the edge of the sword, and alone I have escaped to tell you. Now watch this. You come and tell Job straight up, hey man, listen. All your animals just got murdered. All your animals just got murdered, and I can't just let you know that you ain't got no more oxen, you ain't got no more animals. Right? Keep going. Like this. Then he say, while he was still speaking, another messenger also came and said, the fire of God, like this, has fallen from the heavens and has burned up the sheep and all the servants and consumed them. And I want to escape to tell you. Wait, hold up. Wait, man, now the sheep gone. Hold on, keep going. Okay, well, the oxen gone, the sheep gone. All right. He said, while he was still speaking, another messenger came and said, the Chaldeans formed 3 bands and made a raid on the camels and have taken them away and have killed the servants with the edge of the sword. How long it was taking? Hold on, man. Now the camels gone. Wait, hold up. The sheep, the oxen, the camels. Somebody said they playing on my back. They playing with his back. They playing with his money. Keep going. Watch this. While he was still speaking, somebody say number 4. In 1 minute, in 1 hour, in 60 minutes. While he was still speaking, another man also came and said, oh, your sons and your daughters were eating and drinking wine in your oldest brother's house. Keep going. And suddenly a great wind came from across the desert and struck the 4 corners of the house. And it fell on the young people and they died. And I Lord of the city and said, guess what? Not only the animals gone, but the children gone, but they got no food. Wait. Not one child. All of them. They got no more children. Everybody died. At the same time. So, I watch this. Look at this. Then Job. Wait, hold up. Everybody look at me. Look at me. Job never responded about the animal. He never once said nothing about the animal. But the moment they came to tell him what happened to his children, he tried to say something. Watch what he said. Then Job got up, tore his robe, shaved his head in mourning for the children, and fell on the ground. Wait! What he done? What he done? Man, how many some of you soon they were talking about the oxen. Soon as they were say something about the oxen, mother! And that ain't no problem. Right? Didn't matter your feelings. See, we get in our feelings when something comes against what we normally are able to handle. Let me tell you what we really do. Let me tell you what frustrates us as humans. And I really tell you, we don't control it. When you lose control of a situation, you don't connect. don't have a handle on, or you don't know what's going to happen in it, or it'll miss you. Because human beings like to know. We like to know. And watch this. As long as we know, we comfortable. Let us not know. You worry, you feel it, you're aggravated. Nobody even knows you. You're just aggravated because you don't know how to get out of this situation. Right? Watch this. Look at what he said. Keep going. Look at what he said in 21. He said, naked without possession. I came into this world from my mother's womb, and naked I will return there. The Lord gave, and the Lord is taking away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Job basically said, man, I can't get in my feelings. They belong to God before they belong to me. Job said, I didn't come here with them children. Some of us, our children are our God. That's why we go and deal with them, you get in your feelings. But some of your children are your God. Some of you worship your child more than you really worship God. That's why I'm telling you. Some people children are dead because that was God. That's all we worship. Some people children are in prison because that was the only way to be like both of their sins, the mama and the child. I'm gonna lock him up. He gonna tell you to pray to me. You gonna recognize it's out of your power, and you gonna know I'm in control. Yeah. And somehow eventually get solved when you get locked up. I ain't never seen this many gangsters cry and then get that judge said, 30 years! She was saying, the greatest thing about this life is learning to understand. The greatest life lesson, if I was telling you the greatest life lesson is to learn to understand. And the best thing is to keep you at peace with life. And every second, I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you. But there is no human that I've ever met that have managed their emotions to a point to where they don't ever get into it. But the moment you get to learn how to not get into feelings for every little thing, you will have more of an understanding that you don't have to show in life. Hey, like this. Through all this, Job did not sin nor did he blame God. But hold up. How many people, one child died, and he said, I'm mad at God. Y'all know somebody that is mad at God? How many of y'all have ever been mad at God for what he's done? Come on, raise your hand, be honest. Thank your feelings. What did he tell you? You know what God is? God is the one that can handle you getting your feelings. And don't even mind you getting your feelings. The reality is, I can feel like your feelings. God don't care about you. And I'm sure you that it's wrong. Watch this. Listen. Let's look at that. While we're getting ready to read that, let me share this with you. Job didn't get into his feelings until, watch this. He didn't get in his feelings right there, right? Nobody seen him get in his feelings, but he did get in his feelings. I want to pull it out. Job did not get in his feelings until the enemy sent the wrong and negative image. Job handled his emotions well until the negativity of the friends that was his came about. Because then they started blaming him, saying, ain't nobody can serve God like you serve God. All of this is going to happen. You want to get something, or you get something you ain't telling me. So he started to feel like he cursed his own day of birth and everything. So we got to also be careful because you might be managing your feelings well until the wrong people come along. You might be managing the people well until the wrong people come around you. Let me tell you something. I don't care what you say. Bad energy will interrupt your peace. Bad energy. You ever was having a good day until somebody walked into the house and they wasn't having a good day? I'm having a good day. You walk in the house because you ain't having a good day. You want to walk the bad energy into the good atmosphere. So now guess what? They are in their feelings for something you didn't do. Now the whole house is getting ready to have to feel it. That's really somebody tell me something that's right. You might not like it. You'll get your good. Defense mechanism and being defensive is getting in your good. Getting your good. Straight up. So, wow, really. Now, after these things, God tested, oh my God, the faith and commitment. See, look at everybody else. What people say, be faithful and committed to God. Straight up. You tell me what kind of commitment that is. How many of y'all can be married, you're going to be married on Sunday and for the other 2 days? I'm single for 6 and I'm married for 1. That's how we treat God. Married to him on Sunday, divorced. That's really the married to him on the whole Sunday. Who's not married to you for 2 hours? When I walk out this door, I divorce you and I'm back to, I'm not committed to you, God. I'm not committed to God. And the reality of it is that pastors and teachers don't preach the realness of this because they would rather just give a lesson to people that make them feel good, but there's no change in the people. There's no commitment to God. There's no real deep devotion to God. There's no prayer life. There's no fasting, so you don't see no growth. And when people talk like this, you get in your feelings and don't come to church. What the hell? Get out the building. Get out the building. See? That's the other thing. You're going to have to get ready to let somebody step on your toes if it's going to help you. Step on my toes if it's going to make me grow. Matter of fact, don't step, stop. If it's going to make me grow. Amen? That's what he said. God tested the faith of Abraham. Abraham said to him, Abraham. And he answered, here I am. God said, take now your son, your only son. Look at it. Whom you love, Isaac, and go to, go to, watch what God said. Andrew, me, God will be pleased. What are you doing? What are you doing with me? What are you doing with me? Look what he said. After he, Isaac, go to, watch what he said. Go to the region of Moriah and offer him there as a burnt offering, one of the mountains of which I shall tell you. So Abraham got up early in the morning, saddled his donkey, and took 2 of his young men with him and his son Isaac, and he split like this. But they split the wood for the burnt offering, and then he got up and went to the place which God had told him. On the 3rd day of travel, Abram looked up and saw the place in the distance. Abram said to his servant, settle down and stay here with the donkey. The young man and I will go over there and worship God. I don't like something to do. God just told him to go kill your child. You have to realize what's going on right there. God said, go kill your child, man. If you love me more than you love that child, go kill him. You probably told God that help. I ain't letting my child. Okay, I'll kill you. See, watch this. And we will come back to you. I was reading that there's something about it. I will go over there and worship God, and we will come back to you. I will go over there and worship God, and we will come back to you. He was believing that God would do something, but he was still trusting God and know if God wants the child back, you can have it. But I'm still gonna speak with like I believe and know that God will do something. Then they took the wood for the burnt offering and laid it on his shoulders of Isaac's son, and he took the fire. He did what? On his own hand and the sacrificial knife, and the two of them walked off together and got everything together. And Isaac said to Abraham, my father, he said, here I am, my son. Isaac said, look, the fire is the wood, but where is the lamb? Where is the lamb for the burnt offering? Abraham said, my son, God will provide for himself a lamb for the burnt offering. So the two walked on together. And I'm telling you that at the end of the day, it came up in his mind, was never believing that God would kill his child, but he wanted to show God, I love you way more than I love you. Never questioned it. He didn't get in his spirit. Just like that. How many of you would have warred with your emotions and feelings back and forth? Like, oh, God, is that you really telling me that God, you would tell me that God done it? You give me a sign. And then I fall out. And then wood fall in the back. And then rope just fall on top of the knee. Now, I'll give you a sign. Everything you want to do. Right? Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. When I test you, I'm testing your heart to see if it's with me. Some of us action, we are action. We are really action. Some of you don't know God at all. You don't know something about God. Nobody else knows you love God except the people in church. That's how you know you don't love God. You come front on a Sunday, giving them little false testimony. The Lord did this for me. Why you only telling me God? I'm telling you at the end of the day, we get so emotional so that we can walk our way out of our own purpose because of our feelings. And you know how many people have left from underneath my tutelage because I said something that rubbed them the wrong way? I ain't going back there. I don't care. He's right. Now he's right. He's right. He's right. Okay, I'll take that. Right? But until we learn, because guess what? Whoever don't learn to manage their emotions, that's going to be you for the rest of your life. So, you know, even competition ain't bad. Competition ain't bad. Competition is sometimes doesn't know who you are. Some people don't know how to confront each other without being disrespectful. That's what it's like. But you know what? Sometimes it's bad. Because it can show you the truth is you, especially after the argument is up and stuff. We get our feelings for everything. We get our feelings for everything. Husband is burnt the rice. You don't want to eat no more. That's all right. I'm just order something. That's all right. That's all right. Nobody did nothing. The tire on the flat. The husband get out, kicking the car. Cussing and kicking the car. Tire went flat. You get feelings because of a natural. Sometimes I'm telling you, pay attention to every day how people will flash out about the smallest things that they have no control over, but it's a tire made you get mad. A tire made you come and kick the car. Real talk. Think about the people that control people that they're not even around. Think about the people who are controlling people without even being around them. I can post something on Facebook, and if you think it's not you, do it too. I'm in California, but you're in New York. And I still made you mad. Still made you mad. Folks ain't even say your name or nothing. Then you go on your post. I wish they would just say your name. Just say who you talking to. Right? Nobody talking to you. You're not that important. Because a real person gonna say who they talking to. Right? So at the end of the day, I'm telling y'all that our feelings cause us sometimes to miss some great teachings that God want to give us. Watch this. Watch. Keep going. Next week. Oh Lord. Who's the prophet? Why do you think I'm calling you? Watch. 1 Samuel 16 and 1. Who's the prophet? The Bible says, the Lord said to Samuel, how long will you grieve for Saul? Somebody say, in the minute. In a minute. Now, watch this. This is an indicator that God didn't mind him being, right? But God said, you've been there too long. You've been there too long. Some of you, some of us, get in our feelings and we stay there. You've been mad for 3 years at somebody. And that person is living his best life, all on the beach in Miami, surfing, and just doing it up. And you will be able to live on that. Some people are being feeling about people that never done nothing because they listen to the whisper of the enemy. How many people have brought you a lie about somebody and made you get in your feelings about that person and you will never do what it is? I know you take it like this. And the reality of it is some of us are literally in our feelings towards other people and there's nothing like what God is about to say to Samuel. The Lord said, how long will you keep us all? When I have protected them as king over Israel. You mad? Because God ain't choosing him no more. Look what God said. Watch this. Fill your horn with oil and go. I will send you to Jesse, the Bethlehemite, for I have chosen a king for myself amongst his sons. You go. But Samuel said, how can I go? When Saul hears about it, he will kill me. And the Lord said, take a helper from the herd with you and say, I have come to sacrifice to the Lord. So watch this. Samuel wasn't just in his feelings because the Lord rejected Saul. He was also in his feelings because he had to go face Saul, who God has rejected. Boy, boy, how many of you got mad at something that scared you? He has to face something that he feared. And God is telling him how to do it. In verse 3 say, you shall invite Jesse to the sacrifice, and I will show you, watch this, keep going. I will show you what you shall do after that, and you shall anoint for me the one whom I designate. So Samuel did what the Lord said and came to Bethlehem, and the elders of the city came determined to meet him and said, if you come in peace. It's funny how you don't know what you're saying. He was scared to go. And look, the Bible says that the elders came to him. Because they didn't know what he was coming for. He was attacked. And then they were scared of real prophets. No disrespect. I didn't talk to that about certain people. You got some real wrong people. Well, what's up? You know, it's cool to hold the Bible, but it's different to have an actual oil on it. So the Bible says we can't God never allowed people that way to come and do this before. Yeah. Now, because if we just come here and sit down and wait for me to give a word, God never showed up like this. Never. What did he say? Consecrate yourself and come with me to the sacrifice. You know what he said? I don't know what y'all did yesterday. Get down here and pray. I don't know what was in your bed last night. I don't know if you smoked dope last night and got high, but we're gonna consecrate and make sure that you're good right now. Right? People scared to pray this. They feel like ain't nothing wrong. Just people, everybody that needs prayer, get up. That's why y'all know this. I got to tell you stuff. Everybody got a problem, get up. I know you got a problem. Right? So he said, he also consecrated Jesse and his sons, everybody from the sacrifice. So it happened when they had come. Watch this. Jesus looked at Eliab, the eldest son, and thought, surely the Lord is anointed before him. Somebody say anything. Oh, you know what this is? Oh, when you see something, why do you see something in the future? What you do? To make you feel some type of way. Real talk. Make it move. Real talk. Man, this is true. Women, this is true too. So, this is going to show the human side of his appearance. He wasn't gay, but he seen Eliab, the son, and because of his outer appearance, he said, this is the one. But the Lord said to Samuel, do not look at his appearance or at the height of his stature, because I rejected him. For the Lord sees not as man, for the Lord sees not as man sees, for man looks at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. Real talk. She fine when she can't pray. And you don't care if she can't pray, because she's fine. He got a lot of money, but he got 30,000 demons in it. You don't care. That money, he said, them demons can come home with people all that money. But he's going to take the 30,000 demons and you can go home. You're going to be rich and miserable. Because you got it in your feelings. Y'all, don't be honest about it. Do money make people get in their feelings? Yeah. Do money make people get in their feelings? Let me show you how you know money make people get in their feelings. When people got a lot of money, they have their dance. When people broke, they say. Tell me where I'm not. Tell me where I'm not. All you get, all somebody right now gives you $20,000, you will take off running and round the church, praise the Lord. But get them pipes that is full of dust and just sit down like a church house and do what the Lord will tell you to do. Feelings and emotions. Real talk. Feelings and emotions. Money will change your emotional status. Money. You know, some people got a lot of different when they get a lot of money. Think about what they say. I'm married to money. Look at this. Where is scripture do you know that you don't say married to money? How do you marry to money? We don't even understand what we can say. We literally can say, I'm selling my soul for a little bit of I say that we have to be married to become one. Some people have become one with stuff. You got to be stuff. I think I gave an example. I mean, not an example, but I gave a piece of my story of when we possessed the book that I had. I had in my prison. We took it and I did it home for a long hour. I watched it. We did that video and I didn't know. Same thing happened. It didn't happen like that with my dad. You think I did the same thing? That old truck, I still like a soul. I watched that dead boy cry like a baby. What? See the difference? I'm telling you. You know why? Because I had a different connection with that car than I had with that truck. That car had me in my feelings, but it also had me in my feelings in the way that it should have had me because I was stuck like I was. Come at me when I do that. Straight up. Right? So sometimes the wrong stuff can put you in the wrong emotion and state of mind where God has to deal with you. Go to the next scripture. Watch this. Because of the surpassing greatness and extraordinary nature of the revelations which I received from God for this reason, to keep me from thinking of myself as important. All we a freaking false act on top of that made you get in your feelings. You ain't even post without the weave. You don't even take pictures without the weave. Put the weave on and you somebody else. See up there. She posts it all over Instagram everywhere. Straight up. No, us men. Oh, you better you go to jail for about 3-4 months and come out with a little all that out in his chest. He don't even walk like that. Don't even walk like that. Never swung his arms a day in his life before he went in. Now he come out swinging his arm. Every time he swings his arm, his back muscle, he wants you to see. Bro, that's what the word is telling us right here. I'm breaking it up for y'all to understand. Because of the surpassing greatness and extraordinary nature of the revelation which I received from God, for this reason, to keep me from thinking of myself as important. Sometimes we think too highly. Somebody say this is too high. This is too high. Too high. The scariest thing is to never know what God. That's the scariest thing. To never know what God won't strip. To never know Job didn't know God about the scripture. Now, can I tell you something right quick? Sometimes God don't strip you because you've done something. He stripped you because he's about to give you something. Good. Some of us gonna get stripped because of what we doing. Some of us gonna get stripped because of what he doing. Some of us know that God loves us. Most of us don't love him. You know what put me in my feelings? I know that. You can't put me in my feelings, but missing church and all that put me in my feelings. When you can miss church and you be okay, why? Because I want to get you out of your feelings of feeling the need for God. But I can't, but it's something I can take you out of your feelings, fulfilling the need of God, but keep you in your feelings, fulfilling the need of drugs, alcohol, sex, a wife, a husband, job, money. I keep in your feelings for all the stuff you don't need, and I take you out of your feelings for what you need. Some of you right now don't get any children to survive, but all of a sudden you can live your life. That's your God. Your disrespect, that's who your God is. If Perry right now felt like he can't live without Linda, like literally feel like he can't, that's who his God is. And God gave her for him to treat her properly. Like, no, I don't want to live without you, but I can't. That's what reality is. You're supposed to have that. Man. I don't want to live without you, but I can. I ain't about to kill myself because you need. I ain't giving my feelings that much. I remember my middle daughter's mama didn't want me no more. I was thugging and doing all types of stuff and put my hands on her. And I remember like it was yesterday, she said, Mom, don't come back. I said, I gotta do what's wrong with you. She said, you might have to and come back, I'm calling you out. When she said, cops, I got to do it. I'm not playing with it. And with this, I'm not playing with it. I'm not doing it. So everything out there became David is David. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna say David is David. You know why? I got in my feelings. Because at the moment I didn't have a relationship with God. That was my God and I didn't know it. But isn't it amazing how when something is taken from you, you don't really realize the value of it. And then when it puts you in the value, and then you realize what you had, but you took it for granted. Look at what he said. Because of the surpassing greatness and extraordinary nature of the revelation which I received from God, for this reason, to keep me from thinking of myself as important, a thorn in the flesh was given to me, a messenger of Satan to torment and harass me. God gave him a problem. God gave Paul a problem and said, I'm not taking it from you. He said, to keep me from exalting myself. And I'm about to say something that will get y'all in this. Y'all ready for it? You'll never find it is until my book. Even your sin. Let me tell you why. Your sin was written for you to need Jesus. He says, to keep me from exalting myself. And guess what? Anybody in this world that don't have no sin, got something that like it is. All you got to do is you want it. Unless you can see God sent a situation, but he don't call it something from God. He called it what it is. God, God partnered with Satan. Man, God partnered with the devil. And said, look, I got a job. I got a job. You know what I'm saying? It ain't coming from me, but I'm sending it to you. But it's written. A messenger from Satan to her. He said, torment and harass me. You know what I mean? Boy, I'm never going to let you be without a issue. Do you know why you got to get out of your feelings? Because God ain't going to never let you go through life issueless. So if you learn now that issue's going to be with me until I die, if you learn now, I'm going to have a problem all the time. But overcome the problem by not looking at it like a problem. He said, concerning this, I pleaded with the Lord 3 times when I said this. Lord, he begged him how much pain he did, how much suffering he did. He begged him 3 times that he might leave me. But he has said to me, he goes, my grace is sufficient for you. My loving kindness and my mercies are more than enough. He said, hold on, man. Get out your feelings. He said, Paul, get out your feelings. You mean to tell me you want to be with me? You want to go through life with me? You want to say that you want to be more like Jesus, but you don't want to suffer like Jesus. Everybody get raise their hand if you want to be like Jesus. No, I ain't saying. Some of y'all don't want to be like Jesus, keep your hands down. God like the truth. Some of y'all ain't raising them out. You probably scared to raise them. If you want to be like Jesus, raise your hand. Raise your hand. Now watch this. Some of you might be lying. Let me tell you why. In order to be like Jesus, you first got to put people before you. You got to deal with the suffering. You got to stay out of your feelings. You got to stay out of your emotions. You can't be popping off at everything. Boy, listen, you got to know how to get out of the way when they call you coward, when they say you're scared. You got to be able to take some stuff. Emotion. A natural instinctive state of mind deriving from one's circumstances, mood, or relationship with others. When you're in a bad mood, you pop off. Lord, you want to bust somebody in the mouth every day. You don't want to be like this. Nobody gets it. Even if the person somebody in your head. You don't want to be like this. All the time. I do it all the time. You just right as you fly. I hate every right? And guess what? God said that because even with you not showing it in action, but in your emotion, can I tell you something right now today? Everything that has ever happened to you, God allowed it to happen. Everybody that ever did you wrong, God allowed it to happen. Can I tell you the truth? I'm going to ask you another question. Everybody raise their hand. I always ask this, but I want you to constantly think about it. If you believe that every day was already written, raise your hand. Anybody did raise their hand? Tell me why. This Bible. I like to hear. Why you think every day was already written? You like it. Now watch this. If every day was already written, everything that happened was already written. So if everything that happened was already predestined to happen, why did you get mad when it happened? Oh, that's good, huh? If you know that every day, if you really, really know that everything was already written and everything that's happening had already happened, can I tell you something? Oh, I'm gonna bless y'all with this. Somebody gonna take this home and you will stay with the rest of your life. Our present and future, God said. Our future is his past. Because he done seen the movie already. He knows what's going to happen at the end of it. He wanted it to happen. So now here's the question again. Everything you believe is supposed to happen the way it's supposed to happen. Why do you? Why do you do it? Why do you do it? See, I know I got a lot of people probably on me. I can read the comments here, so it's probably coming together. Here's the thing. Well, that's the thing. God don't want you to think about how your life's supposed to be. God wants you to know that your life is He in He. That's why He said, I You want to go to scripture, you can. He said you are no longer your own. If you belong to God, he said you will walk with Christ. You will walk with Christ. Now watch this. Here's the other part of it. Even the people that don't belong to God, he still walk. Walk. And God controls all murders that happen. He didn't murder. Hear me good. He didn't murder, but he controlled. God controlled all rapes that happen. God never raped nobody, but he controlled it. We only give Satan power because we don't know who God is. You only would give Satan that much power because you don't know who God is. And you get in your feelings all the time because you don't know who God is. If you knew who God was, you would know. Now, I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm not telling you not to have it open. If you do wisely, that's not what I'm telling you about. What I'm telling you is that you can't allow that to be the controlling factor of your decision and your movement in your life. Real talk. Man, watch this. I'm about to help y'all with relationships right quick. Relationships right quick. Who told you was broken for that long? Who told you that you were broken for that long? Let me tell you what really happened. From a psychological standpoint, you constantly repeated that you were broken, so you stayed and laid in a broken state. So you couldn't accept love because you constantly repeated, I was broken. I'm broken. I'm broken. I'm broken. I'm broken. I'm broken. What if you might feel broken, but God wants you to say, I'm well. I'm well. I'm healed. I'm healed. I'm strong. I'm strong. I'm good. I'm good. But because of your fear, and you only say you're broken because you don't have what you want to have. You only say you're broken because this person cheated. You only say you're broken because of this situation. Don't believe, don't hurt. That's not what I'm saying. Understand what I'm teaching. Being hurt and being broken are two different things. You can be hurt, but it's up to you to allow yourself to be broken. Sometimes people will tell you, man, I don't care, you don't care about that. That's not it. That's not it at all. I do care. You can say what you want. You ain't going to get ready to reverse like I. It's just that I'm not giving all my feelings. You got to learn how much feelings to give to situations. Because when you give so much and too much, that's when you get caught. That's when you get locked in it. Now you're in your feelings. Now you're in it. You got to know. If you want to give your walls to you, you need to know. That I'm going to give all my energy and everything to you. Now we give more money to everything else. We give more time and energy to everything else. And most of us don't want to ever be connected to nothing that feel bad. Whatever makes you feel bad, you get away from it. And that's understandable. But what if what's making you feel bad is from your work? What if what is making you feel bad is challenging your work? Somebody say next level. Somebody say next level. Okay, now watch this. Don't be out. Have you ever heard the word growing pleasure? But you always hear growing. So that lets me know, growth is hurt. If I'm going to grow in it, it's going to hurt. Most of the things that hurt us, we back away from. That's why we get in God like this. Getting God hurt. Getting God when you take away some things. Getting God when you get your life right together. Getting God will challenge you to stop some stuff. Stop hanging with some people. Stop dealing with some people. Stop waking up so late in the morning and talk and giving an excuse to come to church late. Giving an excuse for not tithing. Giving an excuse for not showing up to Bible study. See, really getting in God, gonna pull all your excuses out the way and it's gonna hurt you. Because ain't nothing gonna be worthy. When you stand before God and He asks you, what was your reason for not getting fully in it? I didn't know God. I didn't say lie because you want to roll out on this day. This Bible study is called you kingdom. On this day, this is study. Every single thing you'll never be able to lie before God. You can't lie before God right now. I agree with everything you say. You like it. If I come against something that you think you or what you believe you don't like, I made you get your feelings that I'm not fucking. And sometimes you have to be okay with people giving their feelings because you're not their puppet. That goes for husband, the wife, the husband. God did not call you to become one with somebody to be their puppet. God designed you to become one with somebody so that y'all can build together. Let's do that. I'm telling you, right? So, let's get ready to go to the next scripture tonight. I love this. I love this. Look at this. Verse 10 of Numbers chapter 1. And Moses and Aaron gathered the assembly before the rock. All right, everybody look at me. Look at me, look at me. The people was aggravating to Moses. Like, read the word is to me. But they really was aggravating. So God gave him a mandate and told him specifically what to do. They thirsty. And there's no water. God told Moses, listen, I'm going to show you why. I'm about to get this rock pregnant with a river on it. This rock is a rock pregnant with water. Moses said to them, listen now. This is what all the people. You know he was mad. You listen, you know you got to see this because that's what makes me enjoy the Bible so much. I put myself in it. Moses, listen now, you rebels. Must we bring you water out of this rock? Then Moses raised his hand. Very much so a human being. Very much so a human being. He is still staying. No disrespect, sometimes as a pastor, I don't want to come to this place because I do my faith. I don't want to preach in my faith. I be angry. I be angry. That's why I believe prayer early in the morning too. You know why? Because I go too hard for the people that don't really show up to do what they're supposed to do. Moses is doing everything they're supposed to do. But the Bible says Moses really came and came and with his rock. He struck the rock twice instead of beat the rock in the water. Let me share this with you. Everybody know. Moses chose to do what Moses did. God didn't tell you to strike the rock. He said, speak to the rock. And the water poured out abundantly, and the congregation and their livestock drank fresh water. Oh, it still worked. It didn't work. It was God. Watch this. But the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, because you have not believed, trusted. Paul says, get in your physical when you not trust God. Or you'll get so mad at some of your situations and circumstances. Let me tell you something, y'all. Sometimes you let people aggravate us and they'll take us out of our element to where we need to be for God to show us something. You can't let people get you that angry. I do it. Guilty. God, I'm so happy I ain't dead yet. I do it. And I'm working on it because I don't want to be like that. I want to be completely with what my church says. Intentionally involved. Right? Bible says, because you have not believed, trusted me, you treat me as holy in the sight of the sons of Israel, you therefore shall not bring this assembly into the land which I'm giving you. You ever help? You ever help? God said, you got to do it so much. If you believe the thing that I told you not to do, you're going to see and die. I'm going to make sure you're going to get there, you're going to die. Oh, you're going to heaven, you're just going to die. You're going to die. Because your anger puts you in a place where you can no longer be able to hear what I say. Imagine when people are arguing, men and women, that somebody can have a spirit of calmness and wisdom to settle the matter and to listen. There would be less domestic violence because somebody got out of their place to be able to examine what was going on. There would be less women back and killed, less men killed, vice versa. Less, like this. In disrespect, most black parents are dogging their children out. Most, more than 80%. Let me tell you how. Because when they in their feelings, their children get the walk in of their emotions verbally, cursing their kids out when they're mad at whatever. Shut the F up! Get your little ugly. All kinds of stuff. It's verbal abuse because you can't manage your emotions and you're handling your kids with such ugliness and anger. And God will deal with you. Because, like this, according to my Bible, he said you have to give an account for every word that you have. And imagine when you turn, nobody can handle a child like this. I will never be with a woman that cusses you. Not in my life. In my life. Because if you can push something out and yet dog them out like that, you ain't deserving my time. You ain't deserving my time. You ain't no woman. You need to be in a sane asylum. You psycho. No. Some of y'all in there, you're going to be y'all guilty. It's okay. You can repent and start asking God to heal you from that. It's okay. A healthy house don't have that kind of conversation. You got to get out of your emotions. A man that always cusses his woman out when he's mad is not a man. Learn how to manage your mouth. If she always some bees and holes and all this because you're in your emotions, you got to bring that tongue to the altar and say, God, help me get out of my feelings where I can learn how to properly communicate with what I'm supposed to be taking care of. But whether you believe it or not, everybody in the house is scarred. Because we are our emotions out of your sleep, man, bam, you're going to burn. You're going to burn. You're out of your sleep. Who told you you're going to wake up? When you close your eyes, who told you that? Who is telling you these lies that you just going to go to bed tonight and wake up? Get out your feelings. That's why you need to fix it with people that you're angry with now. Fix it with people that you got beef with now. Get out your feelings. Don't worry about if they accept it or not. I did my job. My hands are clean. But I ain't doing that. I'm not the one that did nothing. I ain't nobody doing that pride coming to get me. I wasn't the one. They did me something. Guess what? That's what humility is. That's what putting somebody before you is saying, listen, I recognize that when you talk to me, I want you to say, if I did something to you, I'm sorry. And I feel like I apologize. And I feel like now you know it. You know it, right? You just have to so if you apologize for something that you didn't do, somebody that did something to you, or you should be anybody ever did that? You ever apologize to somebody you know that you want to work you that did it? You never see how they talk back? Right? Because they know they couldn't do that. They know it's them. But sometimes God wants you to get out of your feelings. You know, Jesus called you his friend. Okay? So Jesus called you his friend. Oh my God. So let me give y'all this first part. Voice of honor. Number one. Have we lost the ability to trust God because we haven't given in to our fears or our feelings of fear? Have we lost the ability to trust God because we have given into our feelings of fear? You know, sometimes when you give into the way that you feel, you'll stop trusting God. Or when you give into something that you feel for God, you'll stop trusting God. What's one of the top things which we don't trust God in enough? I see things, relationships, sin, health, will, pain, finance. You know why we rob God? You know why God don't really get the finances of people? Because you don't trust him that he's going to give you some more. That's why you rob. And guess what? Every time you rob him, you have to realize you can't take some of the Bible and put it on you and say, oh, God won't bless me. God won't bless me. I'm favored, but you're robbing. That don't belong to you. You don't got the right to say that. You're not favored. If somebody like me can tell you, you're cursed. And you set yourself up for him to take everything. And imagine, balling out of control. He's about 50 or 60 years old. Number two, emotions will give you the power to become weak and enslaved. When God gives you that, I thought about it like that. I'm sorry, I oxymoron. Emotions will give you the power. So your emotions give you power. Like this. But the power that they give you is to become weak so it can enslave you. Emotions will give you the power to become weak and enslaved. You got some people that love emotion. This emotion. This is emotion. How that all somebody doing, Papa, F you. I'm telling you, don't do it to somebody who does it, because you might die. That's how messed up they is. They shoot. They shoot. Papa, boom. Right? We are living in a time where everybody's in these feelings about something. Something. No, we are a land that needs to be. That scripture when he says, if my people, and then he goes to say, then I will hear from heaven and heal the land, that's real. No, we are so emotional. We are so emotional. That's why people that really are over emotional and real and people that really real, they don't hang on that. They don't want to be around it. No, real talk. I don't even have a survival. I don't even have a survival. I don't have a survival. Die. I told somebody the other day, everywhere I go by myself. I don't have friends. No, not even my family. Not even my family. You know why? Because I know our mind and spirit is not the same. I don't care that you're my family. I know where I want to be. I know the conversations I want to have. I know where I want my spirit to remain. I know the kind of talk I enjoy. And I'm not going to pressure you to do what I do. So the only way for you to not feel pressured to talk what I talk is for you to not be around. So you can stay in your feelings in what you feel. I'm good. Right? We're going to talk. I'm going to tell you something that's different from people in your feelings. We mess with them people, you want to get high, liquor, them drugs make them cry, and tell everybody they love them. I love you. I love you. I want to say I love you. No disrespect, but you got no kids in this day, you know. Some of them drugs make do some strange things. Yeah. Take all their clothes off. But you had all your mind. You had all your mind. You took that pill, and now you start just coming out of your clothes. Then you feel it. You got to be careful what you put in your body because it changes your emotions and it changes your mind about things. I know y'all laughing, but it's true. Look at the way somebody talk and how they act when they sober, and then look at them an hour later when they drunk. Everything's changed. The tone change. You know, people that sober and people that drunk, they tone change. You got something. Then people say, they do. He trying to say, blame it on he trying to say, blame it on alcohol. What was Jamie Foxx? He's better. Emotions will give you the power to become weak and enslaved. Number 3. God is not concerned about what we feel. God is not concerned about what we feel more than what we become. God ain't concerned about your feelings. God is concerned about what's becoming of you. God will allow you to feel whatever you need to feel to get you where you need to go. That's why he allowed. But God don't mind you hurting and crying, being broken. Matter of fact, got that in scripture. I am near those with a contrite spirit and broken in heart. The broken heart, I'm near them. I want them. See, there's a difference. There's a difference in when God breaks you and you just continuously profess that you're broken. That's a big difference. God breaking you is God breaking you to mold you. You professing that you're broken is you just staying in an emotional state and a perpetual cycle of feeling bad for whatever the circumstance is. The man walk out saying, I want to be with you. Tomorrow I'm broken. Now, your whole job staff is out there praying for you because they say you're broken. Real talk. That's not broken you in your feelings. That was true. You in your feelings. The man didn't beat you. He walked out, said emotion. The woman said, guess what? She can't handle you want to be more prettier than her. You need to find you somebody that likes pretty men. And you couldn't handle it. So now you saying she dogged you out. Now you go and tell your daddy I'm broken because she dogged you out. No telling she don't like pretty men. No, she don't like sugar. And I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying for whatever reason. You got fired from the job. But you got fired from the job to keep coming in late. And you can't pay your bills now. And now you're going to put on Facebook, everybody praying for me. I'm just broke because I don't know what I'm going through. I'm under attack. You lie. You lie. You're in your feelings. And you ain't going to tell the truth that you got fired because you were showing up to work late. And now you can't pay your bills because you wasn't responsible. Come on, man. Number four. So if God got to teach you some responsibility, He'll break you. Feelings change with circumstances so you can never trust an emotional thought process. Why do you think you got to turn that into results? Why do you think you got to come back and apologize? That's why it's not good to pop off when the emotions are high. You got people that just people so bad when you're mad, and then when you come down, in the grip. I don't want that. I'm done. I don't care. I'm back myself. I'm done. I'm leaving. For real. I don't care what she do. I don't care what we can go be with Sally Sue, man. I don't care. Let it go. 72 hours later. No. Might give 3 days because that liquor and all of that, but all that, and then the friends gonna come, the friends gonna try to play Dr. Phil. So the friends gonna buy some time, but after like 48 hours, they be coming home. They come home. Let's talk. Let's talk about it. It ain't even. It's no longer that dirty sucker, low down, no good dog. Nothing. That's how you know emotions can change. We go from dog to bait. She go from beef or pork to bait. Man, oh, that's when you really try to get back in. You really try to get back in, queen. All right, so I'm telling you that you got to get out of your feelings to be able to understand some things. So wait, feelings change. Feelings change with circumstances so you can never trust an emotional thought process. What does that mean? I'm overly emotional. Anybody here can be honest and say sometimes you've been overly emotional? Come on, y'all. Let's be honest. That's how you learn yourself. By being honest, overly emotional. Never sitting down long enough to allow things to process for you to be able to understand what it is that's going on. Also, a wise, mature person that is in a situation that could be hostile or whatever The greatest thing you can ever do is be quiet to understand the other person. Be quiet to understand the other person. Now watch this. Be quiet so you can understand God. You know everybody likes in this person. Say no. You say no. Y'all say no. You say no. Jeremiah. All y'all that raise your hand, raise your hand. I say first. Raise it out. Raise it out. Raise it out. It's all you want. You're not first. But your wife. God. Oh, your wife. You ain't first. Because you are human. But your life was written by the hands of the master who don't make no mistakes. So he wrote a perfect script when he wrote your life. Woo, Lord. Number 5. Come on, please. Number 5. Faith will challenge your feelings because, oh, look, faith will challenge your feelings, causing your rants, excuses, or pity parties to die. Most of us that went out there to want to have a pity party. And anybody that will agree with us when we in our feelings doesn't know the end. Go off. Go off. Anybody that's going to tell you anything that you don't want to hear when you're in your feelings, 9 times out of 10, you don't want to talk to them on the phone, you want to hang up quick, you know, I don't feel like talking, and I don't want to hear that. You get out the way. Hey, I'm guilty too. I'm guilty too. Right? So, faith, but having faith will challenge your feelings, causing your rant, excuses, or pity parties to die. Now, just a few more minutes. I got some lyrics. I got some lyrics. This evening. I got some lyrics. Think about this right quick. What if David wouldn't have seen Bathsheba? What if David wouldn't have, because when he seen Bathsheba, what did Bathsheba do? He seen Bathsheba and he desired her. That's a feeling. What if he wouldn't have seen it, right? What if Noah would have waited to see rain? What if Noah would have been in his feelings and waited until he began to see dark clouds? What am I saying? When God is doing something, your emotions and intellect got to get out of the way. Watch this. What if Jonah wouldn't have rain? What if Jonah wouldn't have rain? Do you know the reason I'm telling you all of this is because all of these people left behind their spirit. All of the people in the Bible left behind their mantles and spirits. How many people you know running from God? How many people you know God telling them to do something and they doing what they want to do and they don't know why they're in the belly and got a situation going? Like this. What if, oh, this is good. What if Adam didn't love Eve? Think about it. What if Adam didn't love Eve so much? Watch this. Watch this. Let me go. Let me go. We get ready to go. What if Joseph, what if Joseph would have killed his brothers when he seen them and he didn't recognize them? What if Joseph would have got his feelings? Because by the time they seen him, he was a boss. He left as a baby, and they met him as a boss. What if, because he could have simply told soldiers or whatever, kill him. What if he would have gotten his feelings and was angry at what they did him? What if Rahab would have never opened the door? What if she would have gotten her feelings like, man, y'all ain't coming here to spend no money? Y'all got a Bible in your hand. Get away from my door. A whole family would have died. And last one, we got here, I promise. This is one right here. What if Jesus? What if Jesus would have felt some type of way about Jesus? What if Jesus would have gotten his spirit to the person with Jesus? You know, I'm telling you. If Jesus would have gotten his spirit, it wouldn't be no cross. It wouldn't be no cross. It wouldn't be no blood. If it wouldn't be no blood, it wouldn't be no repentance. If it wouldn't be no repentance, there wouldn't be no forgiveness. If there wouldn't be no forgiveness, there wouldn't be no redemption. If there wouldn't be no redemption, there wouldn't be no heaven. If there wouldn't be no heaven, we was all going to hell. Somebody say, get out the door. Get out the door. Come on now. That was good, y'all. Come on, let's bless God. Amen. Listen, man. Listen. We're going to pick up our Wednesday night offering before we do that. Oh my God, we want to love you. Come on with me. Let's bless her. Let's give God a hand. We congratulate you guys again. We congratulate it ain't much, but because you showed up and you consistency and you know that you part of what is going on here and your devotion, that we see you in this supposed to be a prayer you tell me how much you love and appreciate me. So we got to be along with good. Amen. Y'all make sure before y'all leave, give her a person love. So listen, everybody. Before we go, I want to say thank you guys again. I love Bible. Yeah. This is what people do. Was it good? Yeah. Listen, what I need, what we're trying to do, I know that it's hard right now. Mother things like this, so don't strain yourself to go by. You don't have to do it today, but at some point between now and next week, now and this, put on these calories. I don't want to make somebody feel some type of way, but the very thing that we ask, I want you to have to go that thing that I want you to do, and we are investing to have the knowledge. So it's not just that. I want you to say no. I read about 47 people to give $100 to you to give back to them away, so that you don't lose the mission of building. I really need to get a place out. I need 47 people to give $100 to you as soon as possible. I'm doing it to my church now. I need to do what's up in the engine to that church, so that I will be able to do the work out, so that we can use that to proper financial studies, so that we can how to start doing the struggling, got to think about we need history when we get back. I'm very good. taking that. You don't, you're not, anytime you try to forgive, let me say this right, financially, anytime you try to forgive, whatever you have in the bank, you gotta act like it's not there. All of you that don't know how to save, all of you that don't know how to live, whatever money you have in the bank, you always say, I don't have it. And then you figure out between you and God how to get it. That's how you save. You don't save by putting $1,000 in the bank, and when you need 300, you go get 300 out of the stock. No. My truck been in the shop for over a month. Why? Because I refuse to go in the bank. I refuse. I'm going to wait until I'm ready. But they forced my hand. So I'm showing y'all. And we're going to soon do a financial literacy class that's going to be more than one class. So you can all learn how to manage a dollar. Because some of y'all, your problem is you're broke. Your problem is you don't manage money. Amen? So I need you in your mind right now to say, I'm going to be one of the 47 that's going to give $100 to you now and next week we 47 people. We have over 200 people that say we're in the world, but we're minimizing that down. We're minimizing that down real quick because I'm not passing with people that's not desiring to be passing and show you the same type of respect and honor. Amen? So with that being said, we're going to think about a little offering for tonight. If you give it by cash app, you can give to the KLL 3M tonight. All of you that's on there, I want to tell y'all, I love y'all, man. God bless you guys. If y'all sowing tonight, sow into the KLL 3M cash app tonight. All of the people that's on here, I'm going to challenge you in 25 hours to give it good to you tonight. Bless God with what you're giving you out of the abundance. Out of your abundance, you should want to bless God. I thank God for you. We love you so much, and we honor you for being a part of what you are doing here in the world. So again, we love you. God bless you. You guys give as y'all see fit. But we got no bucket up here for those that want to say. Get on the pin bucket. Get the pin bucket. You know what you do at the release the bucket? I don't know what you do. Put it down there. Amen. So, listen, I'm going to pray. Y'all can give, and y'all can be dismissed. I apologize for keeping y'all a little extra. Heavenly Father, we thank you right now, Lord God, for this time. We thank you, Lord God, for your patience. We thank you for everything you have done tonight, God. I thank you for pouring out to these people, Lord God. I thank you, Father, for the teaching. I thank you, Lord God, for graces that you have placed upon me. I can also be able to teach, Father God, and I pray that tonight everybody take something from this, God, and apply it to their everyday lives, to their lives to you, Lord God. More purposeful, Lord God, more fulfilling, more peaceful. We bless, honor, and thank you. And to every single person that gives tonight, God, let them assign their seed to something, God. Let the seed go to work for them, even starting right now, God. Let them see you, Father God, work on their behalf according to their faith. We love, honor, and thank you. In Jesus' name, amen. God bless y'all. I love y'all so much.